Okay, this goes along with problem solving number 4. And at this point, there should be a Google form that you're filling out that has the questions 1 through 5. The first thing that you need to do is answer your name and then the class period that you're in, and then read the problem. A scuba diver is exploring at an elevation of negative 12 and 2/10 meters. As the diver rises to the surface, she plans to stop and rest briefly at a reef that has an elevation of negative 4 and 55 hundredths meters. Find the vertical distance that the diver will travel. So, number 1 says, what are you being asked to find? And it tells you pretty specifically the vertical distance that the diver will travel. So you'll answer that. The distance the diver traveled. All right, so the next question says, what information from the problem do you need? So I'm going to go through here and I'm going to highlight what I think is needed. A scuba diver is exploring at an elevation of negative 12.2 meters. She's going to rise, which means go up to the surface. She plans to stop and rest briefly at a reef that has an elevation of negative 4.455 meters. Find the distance that the diver will travel. So the information that I need is the start point, which in this case is negative 12.2 meters, the rest point, which is negative 4.55 meters. So the next question is going to be, explain how you are going to find your answer using math vocabulary. So I personally need to draw some sort of picture first so that I understand. And she starts at negative 12.2. She's going up to negative 4.55. I want to find this, which is the difference. So I'm going to subtract the 2 to find the difference. Because I need to know, like, if that was a number line, in my brain, this immediately is turning into a number line. I need to figure out what this distance is. So when it says provide an estimated educated guess, I'm going to try to guess if that were my number line and it was 12 and approximately negative 4, then I would know that this is about approximately 8. Around 8 meters. Use a complete sentence. What is the answer to the problem? Okay, so my complete sentence will come from the thing. The vertical distance that the diver will travel. The vertical distance the diver will travel is blank meters. And since we said we were finding the difference, I will need to use the math that was negative 12.20 minus negative 4.55, because this is the difference. But I also know from learning how to work with integers that this turns into a plus. So I'm going to rewrite this negative 12.20 plus 4.55. That means they're different. I'm going to find the difference. So I'll do 12.20 minus 4.55. These are our integer rules that we have already covered. They are different signs, so I find the difference. So 10 minus 5 is 5. 11 minus 5 is 6. 11 minus 4 is 7. So the answer then will be, because it's negative 12.125, it's negative 7.65. So he will travel negative 7.65 meters. There is the answer to that problem.